Good evening, everybody. The hour being after 6:30, I'd like to call the Tuesday, September 16th, 2025 School Building Committee meeting to order. This is a hybrid meeting. Any members of the public with questions or comments could email middleschoolproject@walpole.k12.ma.us. Our next order of business is consideration and approval of the meeting minutes. Do we have any questions or comments about meeting minutes? Hearing none, I would take a motion to approve the meeting minutes.
So moved.
I have a motion from Dr. Kenny. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second from Ms. Gaositz. Let me poll the committee. Mr. Frisha.
Yes.
Mr. Barrett.
Yes.
Dr. Kenny.
Yes.
Mrs. Gallivan.
Yes.
Mrs. Gaositz.
Yes.
Mr. Krakis.
Yes.
Jeff Fisher.
Abstain.
Jack Fisher.
Yes.
Dr. Hahn, I don't think is here.
Yeah, I'm here. Yes,
Okay,
my vote's yes.
Dr. Hahn, your vote?
Is yes.
Okay. Is Mr. Senek here? I don't think so. Ms. Ruggiero? Not here. Mr. DeRozier?
Yes.
And I vote yes, it is a vote. Our next order of business is the project status update.
Great, we'll turn that over to Joel.
Thanks, Brian. So we are back on site as of tomorrow. So the last of the paving that we needed completed got wrapped up on September 4th, and we've got crews lined up to return to the site tomorrow to finish up the final parts of the athletic field change order work. So that's the fencing, the mesh netting, safety netting, the bullpens, the bleachers, and the final seating will be the last thing that they do out there. So all that work gets back underway tomorrow. I would figure about a 2-week duration, and then we'll be wrapped up. That'll bring all the last of the change order work to conclusion, and then all the regular scope, the original scope work is all wrapped up as well. So probably 2-week window, and we're at project completion.
Great. Any questions on that?
Punch list, one item remains for work required.
I can happily report that the one item that's on here is done now. Joe just uploaded a picture of it to Procore. It was an exterior repair that's been completed. So we are down to, call it 43 items ready to close. So those are in the design team's court to go back and look and make sure that they're done properly. 4 of those items are in the building, and then it's 39, thank you. 39 on the site, and that is with the completion of the athletic field, Warner Larson, the landscape architect, and Niche Engineering, the civil engineer. Those are their items to come back and verify that they're done appropriately and close out, and that'll happen as we wrap up this last athletic work here. They'll come back and do one final sweep through and make sure all the punch list items are properly completed.
Thank you, well done.
Any other questions? Anything else for the project status update? Is that it?
That's it.
All right, very good. Our next order of business is the vendor invoice package.
Take it. All right, so the August vendor invoice package, there are, you can see there are some Norfolk Sheriff Department for the police details for the road work along Washington Street and also East Street. J.H. Lynch has a $495,000 invoice for the paving and the sidewalks. The majority there still have to pave East Street, which I think is scheduled in the next week or two. A couple of small invoices for some irrigation work. Red Thread, looks like they have a FF&E invoice for Red Thread also in there. Couple of details for Walpole Police also associated to the paving and street work. And Fontaine's invoice is for $31,687.68, which brings a total of all the invoices, $609,148.44. And the lynch work and the police details have all been verified by the town of Walpole, and we are including those into our VIP package for this month.
Do we have any?
What was the FF&E?
Additional desks and chairs that were ordered a while ago. That just arrived.
Hey, there's one other item, Joel, that maybe I maybe forgot, but they think the lockers have not been, the added lockers that were just recently requested 3 or 4 months ago have not been installed, so those are scheduled for delivery next 2 weeks.
It might be, as soon as tomorrow. I think it might be this week that those are going in.
Great, yep, so that's one other last piece of the work inside the school.
Yep.
The lockers
That's
and
right.
some electrical work associated with that. Thank you.
Any other questions or comments about the vendor invoice package?
Does this close out Fontaine's work, less retainage? Where do we stand sort of in the overall kind of numbers?
So if you look on 2 pages more, sort of a breakdown, they have about $1 million of work remaining, not including retainage. So out of that $1 million is about $531,000 that is there for contingency, that's not used, has not been used. Some general requirements of $177,000 roughly, and the other big one was some site work that I think that's contract work that needs to be billed out, and then the change order work, some change order work. So really, it's contingency, general requirements, and small amount of work that has not been billed out, besides retainage release.
Any other questions or comments?
Brian, just to make sure that I've got this right, I'm looking at the one, it says, actually, all the titles are the same.
Yeah.
But this is the one that has the contingency. Near the bottom, construction contingency shows $1,098,915. And you're saying about half of that has been committed, so we got about $500,000 left over in contingency that won't be used. Is that
That is different than the CM contingency. So that is the owner's construction contingency, the $1 million 98. That's available to recommit.
So $1,098,000 is available right now. And what's this other $1 million you're talking about? Where is that?
It's, right now, it's about $500,000. That's in Fontaine's contract. So their GMT construction contingency was about $531,000 that has not been spent yet. We don't anticipate spending that.
That's I mean, I'm a little confused that $1,098,915 is listed as construction contingency, not owner's contingency.
Yep, but that's below the GMP, so this is the town of Walpole's contingency for construction, and then below that is that correct?
I think so.
Yeah. Because in the 92 million up above, that's where Fontaine's contingencies is within the GMP. This is the owner's controlled construction contingency to cover for change orders.
Any other questions or comments?
I'm still confused. I mean, so we have remaining 1.548 and change? Is that what remains in the pool of money finishing this project?
Could be a ballpark, yes.
And how much is committed and how much will be left?
Right now, that's what we're saying, is about 1.5 million would be uncommitted left.
Okay. So when all of this is said and done and Fontaine walks away and the project is, quote, finished, 1.5 plus million remains.
Plus or minus, we're still trying to finalize, but between 1.3, 1.5, bless you, that's what the numbers are showing right now.
Okay. And so remaining to pay is how much?
Remaining
Still outstanding, how much is outstanding?
on Fontaine's contract,
On everything, all the change orders, Fontaine's contract, the whole shoot and match.
Well, Fontaine's contract is showing, so 2.1 million, including retainage, so you take out retainage of 1.8, so that's about $1 million, and about half of that is scheduled to come back to the town of Walpole. And we're still closing out the project, so obviously we don't have the final numbers yet, but we're looking at another $1 million on the owner's side.
So we have another $1 million to approve and pay, and then the project's 100% complete.
Plus or minus, we're trying to close out Fontaine's contract the next month or two, which would give us, obviously finalize those numbers. And then the owner's soft cost, again, has a lot of numbers that we'll have to go and flush out and see if there are any additional invoices. But we can probably give you a better number next month, once we get finalized, but there's the idea is to give back plus or minus 1.5 million roughly when we're done.
And if, it sounds like from what Fontaine described, the project will be complete in 2 weeks. Is that fair to say?
That's what Joel described, yeah.
Yeah, so his work will be done
Yeah.
in 2 weeks, so we got the engineers come back and back punch at least the change order work, and then go through the requisitions, and then ask for retainage release, so it doesn't happen like within 2 weeks we'll close out, it's gonna take another month and a half.
Sure, the paperwork will follow, but I'm trying to understand that in 2 weeks' time, the expectation would be that all of the work on the site is complete.
We still have the town's paving work that isn't complete,
Okay.
which will be whenever the paving is
And the
finished.
ball field renovation work is a whole separate thing, right? So we have,
Say within 2 weeks, the
That'll
ball
be
work.
done in 2 weeks.
Done in 2
Are you
weeks.
saying the stuff we voted last meeting?
yeah, the ball
That stuff is
diamond.
not done, yeah.
Yeah, the ball field, the diamond renovation or.
That's correct, the
rebuild.
the varsity field rework is not really part of,
Correct, so that's a whole separate
Yeah, it's
bailiwick,
another
right?
But that is gonna be
$90,000.
part of this package at the end. So this part can't be complete until that is paid out.
But as far as who's managing that work, that's like Jim Thomas, Parks and Rec type
Right.
thing, right?
Yes.
It's not you guys, or it's not Fontaine or anybody like that, right? Right. I'm just trying to, as much as I like coming every month, I'm kind of just.
I see October 14th, our last
I'm
meeting.
just
I
kind of
mean,
wondering,
from a-
what the expectation, I have an expectation, when can we be sort of
Well, I was
saying we're
gonna-
done?
I was gonna bring that up,
so was I.
so,
Well, we can do that next business, or if you want.
Yeah,
it's up to you, Mark.
Yes.
Yeah, I know Bridget Goff had mentioned, there have been conversations that this could be it, or the next one could be it. But obviously, like, Jim Johnson's not here, and I don't know what's left for us to vote.
Well, we got 2 more weeks worth of work, right? So let's use October 14th as kind of wrap up the project, see where we stand financially, and, then we maybe just authorize Mark to approve any vendor invoice packages going forward.
I think that's a
You know?
plan moving forward.
Like, he has to come down. I'm kidding.
I can sit right here.
Sit right there and they'll give you a pen and sign this, sign this, sign
We'll
this.
even put you on the local media. if you want.
A lone figure in the room here.
How's that for a plan?
All right, thank you, thanks.
We'll go to jalapenos.
We are looking for a motion for the VIP package for August for $609,148.44.
All right, do we have a motion for the VIP package?
So moved.
We have a motion from Ms. Giositz. Do we have a second?
Second.
A second from Mr. Krakis. Let me pull the committee. Mr. Frisha.
Yes.
Mr. Barrett.
Yes.
Dr. Kenny.
Yes.
Ms. Gallivan.
Yes.
Ms. Giositz.
Yes.
Mr. Krakis.
Yes.
Jeff Fisher.
Yep.
Jack Fisher.
Abstain.
Dr. Hahn.
Yes.
Mr. DeRocher. Mr.
Yes.
And I vote yes. Did I miss anybody? It is a vote. Very good. All right.
Mark,
next-
can I just jump in on something
Yeah,
here?
go right ahead, Nancy.
So I want to understand the contingency money better. Does this committee have decisions to make about what to do with the contingency money?
No.
No, the contingency money was, as I understand it, Patrick, you correct me if I'm wrong, the contingency money stays for this project, and when it gets closed out, it's up to town meeting to decide to pull that back into the general fund. Right.
That's correct. So, and then
Okay.
in response to, there was a previous question about, other work that needs to be, other work that's remaining, sorry, there's a little feedback in this room. There's the paving work, and in addition to the paving work, there's also, retainage on that also. So this will all be part of the completion that'll be sent to the MSBA. Any action that would be taken on the money for reappropriation probably wouldn't take place until after this MSBA closeout process and after the final audit's completed.
It's like 3-4 years from now, right?
Probably.
2.5 to 3 years right now.
Yeah, it's not a quick process, so. So in response to your question, Nancy, unless you want to spend some more money, but probably not likely. But, and I think, sorry, it was in another meeting, walking, but I overheard your comment about, what was remaining to spend. There's that column, it's to spend and left to be spent. I think that bottom line was like 2.4 there, and then the amount remaining is that 1.5 million. So I think as far as remaining scope items with Fontaine, I think you're accurate, and then the other items with Lynch in the Parks Department, that stuff will come this fall.
Thanks, Patrick.
Yep.
Any other questions? All right, our next item of business is MSBA Communications. Have we heard from the MSBA?
Well, the MSBA, looks like they will stop reimbursement on PR 14, which we hit the 95% threshold. So right now, again, the goal is to get the job closed out. There's a lot of paperwork at the MSBA. We got to do the commissioning, there's the lead, there's lots of different pieces of paper that we have to finalize as a team. Get that to the MSBA. We have to actually pay all the invoices. So Fontaine's last payment, Vertex, Tapé, all payments have to be finalized before we hit that checkbox to the MSBA for a final closeout. So that's a big push. Team met yesterday with Tapé and Fontaine and trying to map that out and try to get this closed out as quickly as possible so we can get that final audit final paperwork into the MSBA so we can start that time clock for the final audit is the big push right now.
Great. Other business, open discussion. Does anybody have any final questions or comments?
We do have some other invoices that were submitted for police details for some of the paving work. Totaling $16,937 for Norfolk Sheriff and Walpole PD invoices.
Do we need to vote that?
We do.
All right.
That's not
Even
moving.
after our VIP was issued, I think we just received these last.
Yeah, so we can pay these and then include them next month as previously spent to just note they're coming out of the budget.
You have a question, Chair?
So these aren't the ones that are already.
They're not,
Yeah, these are
not those,
additional
they're
ones, right?
additional ones to that list.
Have they been reviewed, signed off on, like
Yeah.
confirmed, all the
Yep.
stuff that's necessary? Okay.
Any questions or comments about the extra police detail invoices? Hearing none, I would take a motion to approve.
What's the amount? Yeah.
$16,090.37.
$9.37. $16,009.
009.
$60,009.37.
Are there more to come? Or is it
Likely
maybe
to
done
come with the additional paving work that's still to come.
This is for all the paving work, all the sidewalks that they've been doing the last couple of months, which
But it was all part of the estimate.
That's right, yeah. It'll all get, part of that pocket of money that was authorized.
Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
All right, I have a motion from Mr. Krakis. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second from Ms. Gallivan. Let me poll the committee. Mr. Frisha.
Yes.
Mr. Barrett.
Yes.
Dr. Kenny.
Yes.
Ms. Gallivan.
Yes.
Ms. Gaositz.
Yes.
Mr. Krakis.
Yes.
Jeff Fisher. Jack Fisher.
Abstain.
Dr. Hahn.
Yes.
Mr. DeRocher.
Yes.
And I vote yes, it is a vote. Everybody, our next meeting is October 14th. Could very well be our last meeting. We'll get some, get some feedback on that in terms of whether or not we're needed. Aside from that, I would take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
I have a motion from Ms. Gaositz. Do we have a second? Second for Mr. Fisher. We poll the committee. Mr. Fisher?
Yes.
Mr. Barrett?
Yes.
Dr. Kenny?
Yes.
Ms. Gallivan?
Yes.
Ms. Gaositz? Mr. Krakis?
Yes.
Jeff Fisher?
Yep.
Jack Fisher?
Yes.
Dr. Hahn?
Yes.
Mr. DeRocher?
Yes.
And I vote yes, it is a vote. Good night, everybody. Thank you.